Hi Collective, it's Intuitive Pisces Moon, and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for showing up today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. Today I want to tap into the idea of what our soul is calling us to do at this time. So there have been signs, synchronicity, nudges from your guides, from the universe, just things in general that are calling you to do something. So this is your higher self. These are, again, your angelic support. Any form of outside influence that's within you, if that makes sense, that's calling you to do something. It's nudging you to do something. So I want to tap into that today. So there are obvious things in our lives at this time that are just calling our name. You know, whether it is you being pulled towards a certain career or pulled towards a certain circle of friends or a group of people. It could even be healing modalities. It could be what is it that you want to do for a job, you know, every day that is fulfilling to you. So that's what I want to talk about today. So we're just going to jump right in. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Thank you for finding me. And if you've been here for a while, I appreciate it so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's jump in. So I'm going to get started with our angelic numbers, just to tap into the energy of this reading. So Spirit, give me something that's going to tell us how this reading is going to look from an angel number standpoint. Okay, we have 888. If any of you have been seeing that number. Just around the corner. Go forward, transformation, abundance, and luck. One stage of your life is coming to an end. This is a sign to give a warning so that you can prepare. This numerical sequence also means that you are in a stage of ending an emotional or career fluctuation or relationship. In addition, it also refers to the wheat has ripened. In other words, don't delay in taking action or enjoying the fruits of your hard work. I love that. So this last full moon / new moon was a harvest moon, and it was the first of 3. So the fact that it's referring to the wheat has ripened, that literally refers to all the hard work of you planting your seeds and, you know, tending to your crops. It is now ready to be harvested. So that's what I'm gathering with that. So there is something in your life at this time that is ready to be harvested. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, we have a couple that came out there. So the first one is 5599, revise and complete. Courage, forward, change, awakening, prosperity, and abundance. All right, abundance came up now twice. To welcome the occurrence of new changes, it is important to release the old ones. With this sequence of numbers, please release the old ones and know that it will play an important role at this time. However, life is fluid and change is inevitable. Know that everything new is standing at your doorstep, waiting for you to let it in. When you part with the old with love, you also invite everything new to come in. So that is, again, just about releasing the old versions of you. The old versions of you got you up to this point, but they can't bring you into this next phase of your life. So you have to consider what parts of you got you through that last stage and what parts of you need to be shed in order for you to embrace this new beginning here. And then we have 3366. God helps good people. Beautiful satisfaction, protection, focus, and kindness. Your angels are helping you to manifest the materials needed to fulfill your divine life mission, whether it is tuition fees or channels for teaching or therapeutic work. The angels are assisting in bringing it to you. They want you to know that you deserve this help, which will enable you to give more to others. I love it. So again, we did talk a little bit about that in the beginning. This just has to do with what is calling your name at this time. So it is all also coming from the place of how did you heal yourself. So in letting go of whatever this old version of you is, how did you heal that version? What modalities did you use? that is likely what is calling your name to work towards and to learn for yourself so that you can then heal others in the process. All right. So I'm going to use this Archangel Metatron deck. And I am going to use this as a baseline. Again, we're going to keep with the 3 piles. And we're just going to see what Archangel Metatron has to say with all of this. All right, let's get over to this first pile with the 888. Something that's just around the corner. All right. Heart Healing Green, number 39. So heart chakra. So there is something, and again, I am relating this to love because often that's how our hearts can break and need to be mended. So it could even be like things like betrayal or abandonment, just whatever in your life pertains to your heart, love. We are releasing old ways of doing things, old ways of being, because they served us up to this point, but are not going to serve us to move forward. We need to heal before we can move forward. All right, let's get into this 5599. All right, that one. We have Cosmos Mirrors You, number 20. And I am going to read into these a little deeper. So there's some kind of mirroring going on. Somebody may have just showed up in your life to show you a mirror to what needs to be changed or awoken. Okay, but again, I'll read into that a little more. Then we have this last pile, 3366. Let's get into that. We have Dimensional Gateway and Invitation, number 33. So now we have 333366. And again, these are all repeating numbers. So bottom of the deck, we have communication, speak up and be heard. That is throat chakra. So this might be crown chakra. We'll see when we get into the book. But there's something that we're being called to communicate or to speak up about. So whatever this is in your life, this is what we're being called to do at this time. And I know that is actually scary for a lot of people. I am getting that very strongly. So there's been something that our throat chakra has been blocked. And it is about speaking our truth from some sense. Okay, so whatever that means to you, that's your message. Because everybody's truth is a little different. So let's jump into this book. And let's first read on the green heart healing. So that's number 39. Okay. So it says, the card with Metatron's green ray of light offers a healing sanctuary for your heart. The green ray revives, restores, recharges, and balances anything it touches, reflecting the ability of green to grant us space to rest and heal, linked not just to Archangel Metatron, but also to the ray of Archangel Raphael. These two mighty archangels combine their power and light to shine a soothing green light on pain, distress, and heartache. Any wound, whether emotional, spiritual, or physical, can be helped by the balm that the green ray offers. Enter into the holy cathedral of this green ray and experience a space in which your heart can be free. The diamond, as depicted here, represents your heart, that place where the answers lie, where the wisdom is contained and the truth can set you free. And that's funny because, the bottom of the deck here is speak your truth. So that's also alluding to that as well. For green offers freedom, which is why the heart always seeks out the help that it gives. Held in the soft embrace of this space, you can tune into your heart's desire and the depths of your soul and access all that you are and all that you came here to be. Visualize this radiant green diamond glowing within you, feeding your physical body what it needs right now to be stronger and more complete. Then take it deeper into your emotional and spiritual bodies. Allow its healing light to penetrate deep to where it is needed most. The precision with which it can do this is astonishing. Look at the sharp points of the diamond. They are like lasers, able to direct the green energy to wherever it is needed. I'll hold this up for you. The heart is also our transmitter. So ask yourself what you transmit out into the world. Is it words of love or words of anger? What are you beaming out into the universe? Be aware that whatever you transmit in words, actions, and thoughts now comes back to you tenfold. So choose wisely. The heart needs the constant cleansing that the green ray offers. Truly green is a color that is important every day in our life. What does the green ray say to you today? How does it make you feel? Are you at ease with its blessings and gifts, or do you push this color away? Embrace the healing of the green ray and let it restore you. You are also encouraged to be in nature, in the green forests, in parks, and in your own garden. Feel the green grass under your feet, the gifts that the natural world offers for recovery, growth, and renewal, all provided by the green ray linked to Earth. Okay. So I'm glad that it got to that subject about what energy are you emitting out. I think that what a lot of people have learned to do is to match energy. And when someone else comes up to you with some kind of energy, you just tend to match that energy, when that's not necessarily what's best for you. So again, if somebody comes up to you with a really negative attitude, it can easily spread to you and you can become agitated. You can also become angry, depressed, whatever the feelings of the other person can be emitted to you. So what you're being called to do here with this is to radiate your own light. And instead of matching what other people come up to you with, let them match you. You vibrate at your frequency, and then you will attract in others that match that frequency, not vice versa. So that's what I'm picking up with here in this pile. Let's get some tarot on it. All right. Let's get more into this green healing, the heart healing. The Magician, lovely. The Eight of Wands, all right. One more, please. The Sun, look at that, beautiful energy. So what this is telling me right off the bat is opportunities are going to come flying at you, okay? This is your magnetism. With the Magician here and the Sun card, let's think about these in combination with each other, all right? Think about what the sun represents. It is just a bright, vibrant light. And when there's no clouds or anything in the sky to block it, it radiates and it is so bright and so powerful. You are alchemizing that within yourself. So what's happening while you're doing this and you are just radiating this light outwards, here come the opportunities. These are magnetized to you right now and your frequency. So that is something to absolutely trust in, and to know that whatever is coming towards you at this time is entirely based on your frequency and on what you are putting out into the world. Okay? So good, bad, or whatever, it is your inner thoughts are attracting what is in your world at this time. So the call is to try to remain positive. I know that there's going to be situations where we just can't, and that's okay. But be leery of the energy that you're putting out and what you are getting in return, okay? Because you can fully expect tenfold whatever you are putting out is what's going to come back to you. All right, let's see if we can get into this deck. Let's see if we can get a little more information on this. All right, there we go. So this actually could be a romantic situation. And here we have boss daddy. So this could be a masculine energy that is coming in with this attraction. Okay? So we have giving money as well. So somebody might actually come in and, I just immediately went to green. Green is money. All right. And up here we have abundance and luck. So there is something that you are attracting into your life at this time. And it, again, very well could be a romantic interest. So all of this stems from that radiating light that you are emitting out into this world at this time. So if you are single, okay, this is what you're attracting. Now the Eight of Wands is very fast-moving energy. It's just coming in quick, coming in hot, being passionate. It could be offers from, business. Now, we do have CEO here, so this doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic situation, although here we have chemistry and vibes and someone saying that they're into you. It could be both. Let's just say, hypothetically, you go in for a job interview, and you say, this is what I have to offer, and you're just emitting out that beautiful energy. And the person that's interviewing you is like, whoa, I really dig your energy. Not only do I want to offer you a job and give you money, but I also am into you and want more than that. So that's definitely something that's in the forefront of your life at this time, and definitely something to pay attention to. So when you're going out into the world, be very mindful of the energy that you are projecting out, because it is coming back to you tenfold. All right. So let's jump over to this pile. So we have courage, forward, change, awakening, prosperity, and abundance. And then this is the mirroring you in the cosmos. So I want to see what this is about, because when you think about cosmos mirroring you, that's like, again, the universe is going to say, you're putting this energy out, I'm going to mirror that, and I'm going to send it back to you. Okay, so I'm seeing that, whether it is in a person, whether it is a job, an opportunity, whatever it is, it's being mirrored back to you. Okay. So what you feel as random, chaotic, and disjointed in your world is a result of your scattered thoughts, words, and feelings that you have sent out into the greater universe, either consciously or unconsciously. No one sets out to ask for problems or difficulty, and yet what we think, speak, and project is so powerful right now. You are reminded today of how powerful your words are. The sacred geometric shape of the I'm going to butcher this word. Dodecahedron, perfectly balanced and proportioned, symbolizes the need for reasoned, wise, and well-intentioned words and thoughts that are also focused. You are in a state of regular communication with the universe. It listens and responds to what you emit and sound out constantly. If you have been projecting that life is hard, unfair, and difficult, the universe will give you more of the same. If, on the other hand, you speak of abundance, laughter, and wonder, that too will be made manifest. Think carefully about the programming that is inside of you. Does it serve you well today? Or is it full of past disappointments or hurts, creating an expectation of a repeat performance? Changing scripts within you, starting to become conscious through affirmations and positivity, and surrounding yourself with high vibrations are important to you right now. The universe wants to support you and bring to you what you wish, but it does so based on the quality of your vibration or stance. If you ask for abundance but don't really expect it, the lower vibration will cancel out any attempt at positivity. Archangel Metatron asks you to put behind your old ways, family patterns, and previous thoughts and doubts, and concentrate on what you wish to sound out anew to the wider cosmos. Let your thoughts and words be loving, positive, and thankful, and great gifts and blessings can follow. The universe mirrors what you say to it and expect of it. Everything in the universe was created from light, and therefore this card links into the great light of the Creator. This light that is all around you wishes to be condensed into something positive and affirming now. The Creator said, "Let there be light," and the darkness faded. So too can you use your own light to dissolve what is heavy around you. Pay attention now to your throat chakra, linked to the dodecahedron, and the impeccability of the words that flow from it, and also to whether that which you hear is positive or destructive. Metatron will muffle out what is unimportant, and people whose opinions are out of line with your own vibration, and draw to you instead new frequencies of sound, color, and light that can brighten your world, your perspective, and all you see. A bountiful universe has always existed. Talk to it now with a new voice and sounds to create something beautiful that serves you well. All right. Amazing. So I find it interesting, again, going back to this bottom card, that there's 2 cards here now that came up about the throat chakra. So this does very much tell me that there is something out there, that our voice that, reverberates through time and space is bringing in what it is that either we desire or don't desire. Okay, the universe doesn't understand the words no, not, doesn't, don't want. You have to speak in the positive situation. I'll give you an example. You're not going to say to the universe, "I don't want this kind of person in my life," because they don't understand the word don't. Remove the word don't, and now you're saying, "I want this kind of person in my life." So you see where the disconnect happens there? You want to say, "I want this type of person in my life." And actually, even using the word want denotes the fact that you don't have it. So you can speak in different terms, such as, "This is in my life. This type of person is in my life. I am highly respected. I am highly loved." Whatever it is that you need to say with your affirmations. You can definitely go look some of those up. All right, let's dig deeper on this. Let's get some tarot. So let's get into this cosmos and the mirror. We have the 4 of Cups. Okay. So the 4 of Cups is an interesting card because, again, it's very much like an apathetic way of thinking, like meh. This is my meh card. So you're getting something that you don't want and you don't understand why you're getting it, but it has entirely everything to do with the way you're speaking to the universe. So again, are you complaining constantly about situations? Are you seeing the negative side instead of the positive side of things? Things are coming to you at this time and you don't understand why, but it has entirely everything to do with your inner voice and your thoughts. So pay very close attention to that because you're getting more of what you don't want. 2 of Swords. Yep. Some of you are blinded to what it is that you're reverberating. You don't understand how it works. So let's just say, the majority of the day you're positive and you speak good of most things. But then every once in a while, a particular situation comes up in your life and you just complain about it constantly. Whatever it is. Could be a coworker that you can't stand. "I hate going to work because I hate talking to this coworker." Anyways, you're calling more of that in. So you may be blind to something at this time that you're calling in and you don't understand why. Okay? So again, pay attention to what is not only coming out of your voice, what you're speaking, because the universe is mirroring you, but also pay attention to your thoughts. Okay? Your subconscious thoughts. And that's something that can be reprogrammed. It's not easy. It just takes, again, kind of your affirmations. And then the Queen of Wands. Okay. So with the Queen of Wands, this is about being a passionate leader. All right. A very nurturing feminine energy. Going after what it is you desire. Now, being that she came up in here, this to me is like an underlying energy. Okay. So we have courage. We have forward. That is what comes from the Queen of Wands. All right. She can also be very sexual. All right. Think of wands, fire, passion, that sort of thing. But she's also the nurturing feminine energy. Underneath, we have Knight of Wands. So let's talk about this. Is this the kind of person you're calling in? Okay. You're focused more on passion. And so you're calling in these Knight of Wands that are very hot one second and cold the next. And they want you, they don't want you. They want you, they don't want you. It's like a put you down, pick you up, put you down, pick you up. So there could be something in your life that you don't realize that you're calling in, but you are. So what you're being asked to do at this time is just go back and think on the things that you think about the most, because that's what the universe is mirroring back to you. Oh, you want more of this? Okay, this is what you think about constantly. Here you go. And you're like, wait, I didn't want that. Well, stop thinking about it then. All right, let's go deeper. What else do we have? All right. So we have moving on, thank you next, and dusting it off. So some of you are torn. You're torn with something. I mean, the Two of Swords is a torn energy. Because there's something that you're struggling to decide for yourself, whether it is time to move on or if it's time to dust something off. Like if, let's just say, a relationship. Maybe you've had struggles with it. You've debated at times to just leave and say, I'm done here, or to renew something with it. And again, this could also be two options in your life. Maybe there are two suitors coming at you, two jobs, two of something, and you're being forced to make a choice. So however that looks to you in your world, this is what it looks like. And at the bottom of the deck, we have love your journey. Be open to the idea of loving you. That's self-love. So based on your self-love, what is your choice? Do I love myself enough to say that I deserve better and that I need to move on? Or do I love myself enough to say that this deserves a second chance and that we should dust it off and try to shine it up and make it new again? That's your choice. The universe isn't going to make the choice for you, but if you're torn about it, remember that the universe is mirroring you on this, okay? If you need courage and change, then the moving on is your best bet. But if it's something that you feel can be salvaged and dusted off, that's what this is. All right. So let's read on this pile now. We're going to get into this dimensional gateway, an invitation. Master number 33 is linked to crystalline light and higher powers. Drawing this card shows that you are standing at an important place and time on your path of destiny, one that has been created by your own past positive actions, behavior, and thoughts. You have done much good already, helped many, and supported those who needed it. And this is acknowledged now. Archangel Metatron offers you a gateway to a new way of being. He is a gatekeeper to many beings of light and ascended masters who appear when called by him. One of the names Metatron is known by is the Grand Orchestrator, and he is able to call on any energy needed by anyone at any time, and does so for you now. He has sent one of his angels of light to greet and welcome you, their arms outstretched and hearts open to receive you and guide you in. See the light all around this special place, blazing gold and containing wisdom, love, and enlightened space. Step into the gateway and feel the warmth from the flaming torches that purify and cleanse you, ready for your next step. Entering this gate enables you to access all the angelic kingdom that Metatron governs. This is his door and his domain, and it feels like home to you now. You are welcome to come and shelter here a while to rest and recharge before journeying on. Through this gateway, you will find the other end of the rainbow, a pearlescent light with colors so bright your body can only bathe in their wonder, and the host of archangels and angels at Metatron's command. each as important as the other. Here exists no hierarchy, just service to the oneness and energy of love that is all there is. Step forward and reclaim your own angelic magnificence. Your angel wings bestowed and your body activated by light. Then go, do, be, and serve others. Help support and teach those who need this energy right now in your communities, countries, and the world. Metatron has called you. His angels await. You are one of his earth angels now. Step through the golden gateway of light and into your own mastery. The time is now, and you are invited. When you leave this place, you do so able to carry more light and love than ever before back to your homes, communities, and the world that needs it. The gateway is in front of you. Step through it now. Wow. Totally amazing and beautiful energy right there. So, my interpretation of all of this is radiate your light. Make it bright AF, okay? It's magnetizing your people to you. It's magnetizing wealth, abundance, luck, relationships. But then there's this energy of the universe mirroring you. And to be careful of your thoughts, okay? And what you speak into existence. And then here we have this cleansing, an invitation. So it's kind of like a series of events here that's occurring, right? You radiate your light. You think about the things you say and speak into existence. And then you go spread the light. So watch your words, watch your thoughts. Don't call in things you don't want in your world right now. Because your words, whether they're thought or said, are very powerful at this time. All right, let's get into the tarot on this pile. Tell me more over here. So we have the 9 of Cups. Look at that. You can be happy all by your damn self. You don't need anybody else. You create your own happiness. Oh. What falls on the floor comes to the door. Let's go see. The King of Swords. Anybody have a King of Swords in their life coming to their door? We also have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so here you are in your single energy, happy, just totally happy, good to go. And the universe says, you know what? Because you have done all of this, here is someone to come and help you along the way. Now, whether this is a friendship or a romantic partner, a business partner, whatever it is, this is like a gift. This is like a gift from the universe. They're saying, I know you're happy by yourself, but I also think that you could be happy with this other person. And again, not necessarily romantically tied, but it could be. So however it works out for you, if you're not single, that could be a friend that's coming in to help you. But this is the gift from the universe, okay? Like a helping hand. Look at that, the hand coming up with the jewelry on it. Let me help you out. Now, this is going through this gateway. This is your invitation. You don't have to accept this. But the universe is saying, you know what? You might benefit from this. So don't snub your nose up at it and close your eyes to it like it doesn't exist. This is going to be good for you. Whether you see it that way or not, here it is. Gift from the universe. Be happy, be well. You deserve it. All right. Let's dig a little deeper. What else we got here? Too many. Too many. All right. We have you have special gifts. Never surrender to normal. I believe it. And then create a routine. Having a routine helps you limit procrastination and give you structure. Okay. So there's something in your life maybe you've been procrastinating about. Whatever it is. I'm not judging. I'm not pointing fingers. Bottom of the deck, take a vacation. Take time to escape all your life obligations to recharge yourself. Is that what you've been procrastinating on? You've been just going, and not taking any breaks and not doing any self-care? That could be it. So whatever's going on in your life, what you're being called to look at here is the energy you put out, because you do have special gifts. And even if society or anybody else in your life wants you to be normal, you're being called to break out of that box. You're not normal. And you know what? I think normal, what is it? There's a quote that says, normal denotes the lack of courage to be something unique or whatever. And I forgot who says that. But I don't want to be normal. And in fact, when I seek out friends and anybody in my life, I like the odd ones. I don't want like someone that just looks totally normal. And to me, normal says boring. And again, that's maybe me just categorizing. But the odd ones are the ones that tend to get shunned by society. And those to me are the underdogs. And those to me are my favorite types of people because they're interesting. I want to know what's going on in your life. You seem like an interesting person to talk to. So this is calling you to branch out and to talk more to other groups of people. So whether it is different nationalities, different ethnicities, it could be different genders, maybe you have a phobia of transgender or anything of that type of nature. Maybe it could be a sexual orientation, maybe you were raised to be afraid or to stay away from certain types of people. This is telling you that we are all the same inside. We all have a heart. We all have a throat, okay? Our blood is all red, unless you're some shape-shifting alien or something, which, hey, not judging. But the thing is that what is normal? What is normal? Do we want to fit into somebody else's ideal of what normal is? Because, again, that's where that quote comes in, that denotes a lack of courage. And you know what? It takes a lot of courage to not want to fit into somebody else's box or ideal of what they think is normal. Now, going back to this create a routine, there is something in your life that is calling you to do that. So up here we have focus. God helps good people. There is something that wants to come into your life. But if you are stuck here in this realm of do I stay, do I go, I don't know, meh, this can't come in. And again, if you're not radiating your light, think of it like a beacon, The people that want to come in, this Eight of Wands, and offer you money or chemistry, can't see that light because you're not radiating it. So that's kind of how people are going to find you. They're going to match your energy. Think of energy as being your currency. Okay? How do dogs recognize each other? They smell each other's butts. Our energy is our butt smell. What an analogy. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my God. All right. Anyways, that's hilarious. All right. I'm going to jump in to some of these. This is just a little thing full of different things. Okay. We'll see what comes out and close this reading out with some of these. Try and help yourself before asking help from others. Okay, that's a very good piece of advice, because if you think about it, not everybody has your best interest. All right? Think of somebody in your life who you have asked for help, but maybe there's a double standard and they're like, yeah, I'm going to help you, but I need something in return. Aren't you just better off helping yourself? Plus, you're creating karma with that person. Let's just say it's money. Hey, Uncle Joe, I need some money. You have a lot of money. Can I have some of it? You're creating karma with that person. When you could also stop procrastinating and get out there and get it yourself. Watch your attitude. Look at that. You see that? Watch your attitude. That goes in this pile right here. So that is your thoughts emanating out into the universe and it mirroring back to you what's in your life. It's not about winning. Okay? Some people are afraid to do something because they can't see the outcome. Some people just have control issues to the fact that, okay, I know the outcome of this already. It's something I've done a million times. I feel safe in this. And if you're being called to do something that's out of your realm, you don't know if you're going to win at it. You know, you don't know. So you're trying to control the outcome, and therefore you may be procrastinating. You may be turning down things that would be really good for you, but you're just like, meh, I don't know if I'm going to win, so I'm just not even going to try. Keep accomplishments to yourself. Big thing right there. Again, one of the things that we talked about here is when you ask for help, if somebody doesn't have your best interest, they may try to bring you down. You go bragging about your accomplishments and they see it as a threat. And they may try to sabotage you in some way. Okay? So be very careful of that. Serve people whenever you can. So this is about radiating your light, learning to heal yourself, and now going out and sharing it with the world. That's what your calling is here on this earth. Act in the spirit of compassion. I love that. Yes. So let's go find those weird people and show them compassion. Because I bet you $1 million they have rarely or seldomly gotten that in their lifetime. And you might be one of them, okay? And you know how it feels. Stop rushing. Take time to be still in order to see things clearly. Yes, slow down. Slow down. So I'm looking at this moving on and thank you next. Some people are quick to drop something because they're not immediately good at it. Like, oh, I tried it once, I'm terrible, I never want to try it again. But maybe if you try it again and again and again, you get better at it. So that's also what I'm picking up with that. What's the other side? Forgive. So who in your life do you need to forgive? Because that's going way back to this heart energy. Forgiveness is big in the heart chakra. Forgive yourself and forgive others who have done wrong against you. If you're holding on to it, you're kind of burning a hole inside yourself and the other person is unaffected. But if you can forgive them and then forgive yourself for putting up with it, you can just let it go and it's not your burden to carry. There is a reason for hope. I love it. And then this one says move quickly. It's like, slow down, but move quickly. I think a lot of it is going to be on your time, okay? With the procrastination and creating routine, you have to kind of know and judge for yourself when to slow down and when to move quickly, okay? You know, again, with the wands energy, that is fast-moving energy. So is swords. When you think things won't go your way, you are creating it to go poorly. Look at that. That's what's been said here. That has to do with your thoughts perpetuating your reality. So watch your words, watch your thoughts. Start by using positive words of encouragement. to yourself and to others, and stop yourself when you go negative. Okay, so with this, it's going to take practice. It's going to take time. All right. Again, where you try it once and you're like, I suck at this. I give up. Be compassionate with yourself. Act in the spirit of compassion. So not only give compassion to others, but show yourself that same compassion. Okay, yes, you're not great at it right at the start. Maybe you do have a lot of negative thoughts and you're talking negative to yourself or about others or blah, blah, blah. It's okay. It's not going to happen overnight. How many years of negative self-talk did you have? And now you're realizing what it's doing to your world, and it's perpetuating more negativity. So start by trying to catch yourself in the act of the negative self-talk, or gossiping, or negative self-talk about others, And you're going to slowly change that inner voice. And you're going to start to do it from a place of love. Okay? I love myself. I show myself compassion. Even if I don't do great the first time or the first try at something, I'm going to try again. And even if the second or third or fourth time I'm still not great, I'm going to persevere. And I'm going to keep trying it. And again, if after some time you find out that it's just really not for you, it's okay to move on. There's nothing saying you have to stick with something that you just don't enjoy or are terrible at. Okay? Really depends on what it is. Flowery words should not be trusted. Okay, so that's the people with the two faces. Again, I'm going to help you with this, but I want something in return. It could also be manipulation. So someone comes up to you and their mouth is saying one thing, but their actions are doing something totally different. So pay attention to that. Now is the time to undertake something, okay? So whatever it is, that's why I was called to do this reading in the first place. What is it your soul is calling you to do at this time? Now is the time to go do it. Great success. There it is. You are going to be a great success. You don't have to worry about being terrible at something. Just go do it. What makes you good at something is the continuous practice of it. Follow the heart instead of the mind. Yep. So that to me is what this battle is. This is entirely a battle of the heart versus the mind. If your thoughts are preventing you from doing something, this is the battle that you have to do within yourself. And we shouldn't be battling with ourselves, hopefully. But, sometimes we have to do that to get to where we need to go. There is some urgency to communicate directly. Okay, so again, throat chakra. There is something that's calling you to communicate it with urgency. So I don't know what it is in everybody, but whatever it is you're holding on to, if you feel that literal lump in your throat, you're afraid to tell somebody something, you're afraid to speak up for yourself, there is some urgency that's going along with it. Okay? And again, the nudges from the universe. They're nudging you to speak up. And then don't give up. There it is. So again, don't move on from something just because you weren't great at it. Tried it once. Ugh, I'm terrible. I tried it a second time. Maybe a little better than the first, but still pretty bad. Okay? Third, fourth, fifth time. Maybe I saw a little improvement, but is it enough for me to continue on? You have to decide that. Whatever the thing is, let's just use golf, for example. I would not be good at golf, but I can do little putt-putt. But doesn't mean I'm going to give up immediately if I am not great, because I know I'm not great. All right, last one. There is danger ahead. Okay. That has me curious. What is the danger ahead? My danger that I'm seeing on this table right now is you are your own worst enemy. You and your negative self-talk and your procrastination and your limiting beliefs. And even sometimes the giving up too easy. All right, that's the danger I'm seeing. I'm not seeing any other kind of danger. So it is literally you. You are your own worst enemy. And don't worry about immediate gain. There it is. Look at that. That's what we've been talking about. You're not going to be great at something when you first try it. You're just not. You know what? Beginner's luck may have you being good at something that you try the very first time, but that doesn't mean that you should just give up and never try it again because the first time was not great, you know? Practice makes perfect. Remember that. And remember to forgive, follow your heart, and act in the spirit of compassion. Show yourself and others compassion. It is one of the most beautiful gifts that you can give a person because, again, not many of us received compassion in our life. You're going through a hard time. You're stressed out. Did somebody come up to you and just give you a hug and show you compassion in that moment? If the answer is no, that's sad. Forgive. Make sure you're forgiving those who you thought would be there for you and didn't. Forgive yourself for putting up with it because you didn't know better. It was part of a life lesson, and that's okay. As long as you've learned it now you know what it feels like not to receive compassion, and it makes you want to give it. Because the feeling of not receiving compassion when you need it the most is one of the most horrible things. So, your task that Spirit is giving you is to be an earth angel to yourself and to others. Spread compassion like wildfire. It literally takes almost no effort from you. It could be just one day going up to a friend that you know and saying, "Do you need a hug?" And just give them a hug. "Do you need anything? I'm here to help you. Oh, you need help carrying that down the stairs? Let me help you with that. Let me just show you some compassion." Okay? So, that is your reading today. I just saw 555. So a lot of repeating numbers. 555 is change is on the horizon. But I'm not seeing bad change. The danger ahead is you are your own worst enemy. So the only dangerous thing that you're going to run into is perpetuating negativity and procrastination and that sort of thing. So just be careful. All right? Take it one day at a time and just remember compassion. Radiate that heart light out into the world. The world needs it right now. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate your time and energy exchange. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and as always, love. Make sure you're filling your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. Go within so you never go without. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light here to help guide you through the darkness. Thank you again so much for being here. Take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.